Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm so glad you're here. This is the post-game show to the Canuck game versus the Golden Knights. This is the last game before the Olympic break, and the Vancouver Canucks do what they've been doing best, tanking. We're in the rebuild opportunity and section, so we are, another 5 goals against. There was a stretch where they scored 2 goals in like 60 seconds. And, when you're looking at this, there's a couple things that I think about. First is we're not good enough. If you want to see what a playoff team looks like, watch Vegas. Okay. And by the way, I love it. I love that Mitch Marner is kicking butt in Vegas, and Toronto has been slumping. Now Toronto's gone and beat all the Western teams, so they're kind of turning things around. But I think they needed Mitch Marner, but so one is that Vegas is better. Okay, Vegas is just better than us, and I mean, everyone is because we're dead last. But number 2 is I'm so excited for the Olympic break. Like I'm at that place where I'm getting tired of watching losing hockey, and I get that we're tanking, we're rebuilding, and I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm okay with that. But at the end of the day, the Olympic stuff I can't wait for. It's going to be a nice break. That Four Nations tournament was phenomenal. Now, I don't actually know how Canada's going to do, and I'm going to be doing Team Canada content, so be sure you hit the like and subscribe, or the subscribe to make sure you don't have to like it, but hopefully you do like it. Hopefully or follow me for Team Canada content, and it's going to be great. These lines, these players, I've got a whole bunch of videos I want to do. I'm excited. I'm really excited about this Olympic break and having fun. And we have friends that have kids that are going to the Olympics in skiing. So it's for us. We're very excited about that. It's pretty cool. So just thinking about this break is nice because it's been a lot of losing. What are we at now? Isn't it like we've won 2 out of 18 games or something crazy like that? Maybe more. I don't even remember. We've lost so much, and it's not the little losses. Everyone's like, well, you can't, if you're tanking, if you want to be last place, you can't be expecting it to be close competitive games. Why not? Why can't we? Why can't we believe that this team is competitive but just loses at the end? No, we're the team that lets in 5 goals, 6 goals a game, and some of them are 6-0, 5-0, 5-1, 6-1. Okay, I don't mind if it's like when I went to watch New Jersey and it was a 5-4 final. That was entertaining. If you went and watched a Toronto game, like part of it was boring, but like it got exciting at the end, and they outplayed us. I mean, outshot us 18-5 and all that kind of stuff, right? So I don't know, like I don't know what we were expecting. I don't know. You can't really ask for what everything's like. We lose 4-3 every game or 3-2 every game. I understand. I can't ask for that. But if you look at this game, for example, and we just bring this up here like this, I mean, we're talking about like that, having a guy like Reichel, for example. That guy is unbelievable. Reinhart scored on us, but that Barbashev goal was unbelievable. What I liked about the Vancouver side of things, the Vancouver side, that was hilarious, is the young guys came to play tonight, and it was kind of fun to watch them play. Like Elias Pettersson's goal, I just really appreciated Ogren to Elias Pettersson. So you look in Bluger to Ogren, and he stops and he gets this beautiful pass and he rifles it in on the far side. That was just a great move, a great play. I love seeing these young guys play. Now you're not going to hear me say this a lot, so I'll bring myself up a little clearer. I thought this was P.O. Joseph's best game of the season. His skating, his speed skating, like how fast he was out there, and then he gets rewarded with a goal tonight. I was impressed. I'll just be honest with you, and let's just go look at that as well. I'll bring this back to here. But this goal was quite nice. You know what I mean? You've got Ogren causing problems again, Bluger, Garland, and P.O. Joseph, and he gets it through traffic and scores. I thought that was nice. But these two goals within 2 minutes of each other, right? 2 minutes of each other, and it's been pretty interesting. Now, I know a lot of you are here and you want to talk about the McKenna stuff. I want to talk about this game first, and then we can get a little bit about that. But I want to show you this Barbashev goal, and I know I normally don't do opposing teams' content, but you got Reichel, Stone, and then it's to Barbashev, and that was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. I mean, now, the reason why I want to bring that up, okay, is Teddy Bluger played on this team and won a Stanley Cup, and I was just wondering while I was watching it, I was wondering, is Vegas a team that would want Teddy Bluger back? Like, why wouldn't you want Teddy? He's great on the penalty kill. He's good in the faceoffs, and he's just hard to play against. And right now, he's had 5 goals in 9 games? Like, how do you not want that on your team? Even as a fourth liner, adding scoring, adding depth, adding the consistency. I think Vegas, why aren't they knocking on the door wanting him back? Okay, so if we just go back to this real quick, again, if you look at the shot totals, right, it was close in the first. We outshot him by 1. Then we outshot him by 2. But look at the third. 15-4, everyone. You outshoot him 2 periods in a row, and then it's like, oh, geez. And this is what happened against Toronto, right? Like 18-5. It's 15-4. And that's the difference, right? 31 shots are 23. We had 1 face-off win more than they did. By the way, that face-off video or that face-off content about Kempf getting knocked out of the I've recorded that, put it on TikTok, and that was wild. He's lipping off the ref, and the ref's like, you know what? I've had enough. And he got ousted from that. It's crazy. But yeah, going back to these stats, again, not scoring on the power play. When's the last time we scored on the power play? We're atrocious. We got to be in the bottom of the league in power play goals for sure. But we didn't let a power play goal. It's weird to think that there was only 2 penalties the entire game. Hits were close. Block shots were close. Giveaways were identical. And same with takeaways. It looks like, if you just look at these stats, it's like, other than shots, it's an even game. But when you watch the game, and this is the first game we played, as you see right here on the right-hand side, this is the first game we play them in February, and then we play them in March, and then we play them in April. And it's like, they are just clearly better than us. Clearly better. Eichel, Barbashev, and the goalie gets the 3 stars. You notice how that's such a trend now for us? Have you noticed that? It's like, what's going on? We're not even in games. I mean, part of it is we're the worst team in the league. Like, it's end of story. All of our numbers are awful. If you look at, like, for example, the standings, okay, and you just go like the full league, okay, and you switch it from points. Look at Colorado's 83 points. And by the way, Minnesota Wild are on a tear. They look great tonight. I think Boldy had a hat trick in the first period. But if you look at these horrific numbers, okay? Can you see this okay? No, you can't. Let me bring it up a little bit bigger. So if you look at these horrific numbers, okay, 42 points. We're 7 behind St. Louis. We don't even have 20 wins yet in 57 games. That's awful. We've got the most losses in the NHL, like regular season losses. This streak that we went on, just Tank Nation. Look at it, 0.368% winning percentage. If you look at our goals for and our goals against, okay, -61. It's just laughable, right? Like, how are we? That's bad. Then you look at our injuries and you look at our at this roster and you're like, that's why. 210 goals allowed, the worst in the NHL. And like, where do I find the stats about our? I mean, this is the National Hockey League. Is there more? There's got to be more in-depth stats about like power play and where we're at there. I don't know. Was it the Edge one? The Edge stats? Skaters teams. Let's go here. Let's see if this is where it's at. League leaders. No, what do we want? The bottom. We want the bottom. I don't know where to find this. Goalies, NHL.com stats. No, I don't know what to do with this. Should be now. Can we do team miles? No, kilometers. I don't care about that. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's just remove this. Okay. Like there's a reason why we're dead last. We're young, we're injured, and we've moved on from all of our stars. By the way, I don't know if you saw that picture, and I should just download it. Let me just download this picture. But there's a couple things I want to show us. Remember 2 years ago, we had 6 All-Stars, everyone. 6 All-Stars. 6 All-Stars at the tournament, okay? At the All-Star game. And it's just atrocious the way we've done it. I'm just downloading a whole bunch of pictures right now. So we're down. We had 6 people at the All-Star break, and we have one of those guys. One that's healthy, one that's injured. Okay. Now let's see if I can do. I'll just name it All-Star. I should put it Canucks All-Stars. Okay, let me just bring this up. And it's just I know you've seen this, and you're like, Trevor, why are you wasting your time on this? Why not? Why not? You know, Canucks All-Stars right here. Look at this. Lindholm to the right, Pettersson, Hughes, Miller, Besser. Oh, my apologies. We have 2 of them left. 3 of them left. One's injured. And Demko. This is what it was like 2 years ago. We had 6 guys and I know we just traded for him, but you know, I don't know about you, but that's just heartbreaking. Right? It's just heartbreaking. There's a couple other things I wanted to show you, but like anyone, just let's be honest right now, okay? Anyone at this stage and I think I can show this one. Yeah. Anyone missed this guy yet? Tell me in the comments. Anyone missed this guy? I already miss him, and he just started his first game with San Jose tonight. Like, how well did he do? I don't even know. I don't even know what he did. If I go back, I can go to seeing where the scores are. What did San Jose lost to Colorado 4-2? Okay, so but if we go to the box score, if I go real quick there, Sherwood had 17 minutes and 39 seconds, 23 shifts. Guys, he had the second most of the forwards. Wenberg was the only guy who had more than he had. That's crazy. He had 4 hits, 2 giveaways, 1 block, 1 shot on net, and he had 2 penalty minutes. He's trying to make an impact on his new team. That's where he's at. I miss Sherwood already. Crazy. Lots of questions about are the Vancouver Canucks going to make a trade? Is Vander Kane going to be on the trading block? Actually, we've got this trade watch going on. Kane, DeBrusk, Höglander, Pettersson. I saw a quote today. Everyone's available for the right price except for Hronek. What? Say what? Okay. Hronek is the untouchable. Think about that for a minute. And I like Hronek, don't get me wrong. But that's nuts. Hronek's the untouchable. Hey, side note, anyone watching the Super Bowl? I'm cheering for the good old The good old Seahawks. Let's do that. Okay. If you want NFL content, follow me on RevTrev NFL. I want to get to your questions, your comments. I want to hit the promo, and then I'll get right into your comments. I've got 78 comments already, guys. Let's dive into them. So glad you're here. Hey, if you're here watching Canucks content after loss, you deserve a badge. You're an amazing fan. I'm just saying. You just are. You just are. Okay? Well, let's get into your comments. Stewart is the first one in the building, and he says Vancouver 5-2, the big loss. Absolutely. David W. is next. No doubt another ugly game on goals allowed. Played by the Canucks. Yeah, we're the worst in the league, David, like we just talked about. Stewart, say trade Pettersson to Chicago Blackhawks and get Bedard. I know you always say that. You always say that. I would love to do that. They're never doing that. Brian says, thank God. We're almost officially eliminated from the playoffs. Team Tank. Oh, yeah. If you're on YouTube and you become a RevTrev member, you can get these emojis. You can't see it on the live stream, I guess, but in YouTube, you can see all those, and they're fun to use. They're absolutely fun to use. Rod was not happy with this game. Phillips all in. He's all about the Team Tank. It's awesome. Grogu couldn't watch. Dell says that's awesome. Just so true. There's so many. By the way, going back to that, there's so many of my friends, Canuck friends, that just like I don't watch anymore. And it's like, but you wanted to rebuild. So we're not going to watch. I mean, okay. Well, I got better things to do. I'm not saying you don't. I think it's amazing that this community shows up on a regular basis, even when the Canucks don't. But there are so many Canuck fans just not watching anymore, could care less, will do anything else, watch a movie, watch a different game, read a book, do a puzzle. I don't know. I don't know. What are you doing other than watching the game? The amount of people say, no, I'm not wasting my time watching them. Pettersson had 2 shots tonight. Woohoo. By the way, Elias Pettersson, the defenseman, got just rocked against the boards. I thought that was a penalty, but whatever. Steve's here saying, time to watch some good hockey for a change. Have to get up early, but it'll be worth it. Go Canada, go. Yeah, we'll be watching that. By the way, Steve, that's good. I want to bring this up. I want to show you the schedule. I want to show you the schedule. So Canada, so Wednesday the 11th, the like this weekend the Olympics start, but next Wednesday is the tournament. This one is interesting because it's Canada versus Czechia the Thursday the 12th, okay? 10:40 a.m., which is Eastern time. So that's 7:40 a.m. I mean, I'm going to be getting ready going to work, so that's going to be hard. But it is what it is. And then the next game we play is at noon on the Friday. So maybe at lunchtime I can get and we play Switzerland, and then we go and we play France. Again, early game on the Sunday morning. I wish there was something on a Saturday for us. That would be really nice. And then after that, we go right into it. And are you guys going to be up? I mean, 7 o'clock in the morning is not bad. It's just that you got to go to work. Got to go to work, everyone, right? So it is what it is. I don't know how you feel about it, but that's how I feel. I'm surprised not more people want to talk about McKenna, but what's there to talk about? Everything. Stuart's like, go Canada. Perkvetti's here. Do you think PD will reach last season's total? That's a good question. What's he at now? What sucks is I've got him in my hockey pool. Okay. So if you go to Standing stats. Can we just go to a team? Team stats? All franchises, just go to Vancouver. Because he had 45 points last year, right? Get stats, Vancouver. He's got 34. 34 in 57 games. I mean, he can get there. I believe he can. He's got to beat 45, right? And I got him in a keeper league. Do I even keep him? That's how bad he is. 34, guys. We're talking about right here. Like I just want you to see this, okay? NHL stats, okay? It's Pettersson's got 34. Hronek, who barely scores, has 32. Like these, I was so wrong about these totals. So wrong. Ridiculously wrong. Okay. I think he gets there. Okay. Yeah, the Canadian women are going to be playing as well. So that's cool. Steve, I wonder how the moms felt watching their grown men kids lose again and lose badly. They're little lanky. Things will get better. Let mom put a Band-Aid on the boo-boo. What an embarrassment. Oh, my goodness. P.O. Joseph only played well because dear old mom was in the crowd, Steve says. Bring mom to every game, then. Ogren is so good. He is so good. No, hey, that's the Canadiens. I honestly don't care about the Canadiens, but the Jets, they got to turn it around. But the Canadiens beat the Jets. So, Jack said I didn't watch the game. We do okay. You always come in and say that. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Yeah, Monty's been more dependable health-wise for sure. There you go. Coach Rob's here. Good to see you. Is Jake McKenna the next Jake Virtanen? No, sorry. Is Gavin McKenna the next Jake Virtanen? I don't think so. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Just in time, it looks like. Yeah, you just made it. Perfetti says maybe McKenna is the next Theo Fleury. Shannon is here. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. No, it was a little rough there for you. Hope you're doing well. Adam says, gifts of membership. Thank you so much. And it looks like Perfetti got it. So that's great. Steve says, are we going to take Mr. Jawbreaker McKenna now? I mean, criminal record. I know. So there's a big question. And I don't have all the details, right? But all I know is he got in a fight and broke a guy's jaw. I think it sounded like he knocked 3 teeth out. He's been criminally charged. And the question is, does he see a day in jail or not? Right? Bad timing right before the draft. Does he drop in the draft? Do the Canucks still want him? Good questions to ask. Is he going to jail? Is he not? Like, what's happening there? We got to stay tuned. Some people say, according to his charges, he could get up to 20 years. It's crazy. So yes, I did hear about that. I was gonna make a video on it, but I'm like, I don't know. Do I want to be that? Like, is that inappropriate? I don't know. Post in the comments if you think that's inappropriate. What might ask, although maybe Kenna, with respect to being violent, is the next Ben Lenmore? Even the ex-Sacramento Kings draft pick having been convicted of sexual, not assault. Yeah, but that's sexual assault, right? It's not ordinary. I don't know. I don't think that's the same. But Kenna has more heart. Did anyone on this current has more heart than anyone on this current roster because at least he stands up for people that he loves. I've seen that argument, but why do you guys call him Oburn? It's Ogren. Are we talking about someone else? I'm confused. I think that hit on Elias Pettersson defenseman was dirty. It should have been a penalty. I agree. Personally, I think we have a better shot at keeping the pick if we choose McKenna. Stenberg isn't a Canadian and will not be able to find affordable housing in Van. That's weird. Well, what does that have to do with anything? Listen, I'll tell you right now, and I'll be very clear. I'm going to make a draft video on this, okay? Landing Stenberg is going to be a blessing. If you get McKenna, just talk without all this charges stuff, okay? McKenna, talent-wise, McKenna or Stenberg, Canuck fans should be very happy with either one of those guys. Stenberg's probably going to be the clear-cut number one right now. I don't know. Depends. Adam Foote might be the worst coach ever. Fair. Hey, Canuck Tony, good to see you, man. Hope that you're doing well. St. Louis kind of screwed us tonight. We would have been double digits at the bottom. Yeah, I know. You notice O'Byrne's game looking good. Bob, who are we talking about? Coach, trade Lanks or no? You know what? I would be open to it depending on what we get back in return. How can you blame Foote? I mean, the system's bad. But Tony, you want to keep him? Okay, I don't there. He's not even in the NHL yet. McKenna has more heart than anyone. Okay, yeah. Canuck Tony, can't blame Foote. Can't make something out of nothing. Bad timing. Okay, Canuck Tony, let me just be clear on this. I think you can blame Foote. I think you can blame Pedersen. I think you can blame injuries. I think you can blame trading away the stars. I think there's a lot to blame. I think you can blame our management. I think there's a lot of reasons why we're dead last. I think there's a ton of reasons why we're dead last. Foote is definitely part of that reason. He just is. And I appreciate him and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, right? So I think Foote is the worst coach ever besides the great one, maybe, but he has an epic tank. He's an epic tank matter. So he's successful, right? And you know what? I miss Sherwood as well. Yet the allegations against McKenna are serious, but if the prosecution can, beyond a reasonable doubt, that what he did was self-defense, it's not self-defense. He's sticking up for his mother, apparently. That's what he'll be lucky if he doesn't get to jail. I just don't know. I blame Foote for not playing the rookies. I blame Foote for sitting down the rookies. I blame Foote for situational awareness. I blame Foote for everything. Oh man. Okay, you don't like him. Okay. Mark says, and 10. There's Gavin McKenna fiasco. I don't want or need the drama on the team. Want Stenberg or Verhoff. Okay, that's fair. McKenna won't see jail time. I don't think he will, but I'm not a lawyer. I don't know. Adam, fair comment and true. Steve, Foote couldn't coach young players in the WHL and can't do the same in the NHL. He needs to go at the end of the season, bring on someone else, but I don't know who that is. I think it's Malhotra. Oh, whoa. Okay. Adam, we get it, man. That's why McKenna got in a fight. Yeah. McKenna is real tough. Need players like that. Only tough guys. Only Canucks is DPD and Ogren. I think there's a couple more of those guys, but it's too bad Kane didn't work out. Yeah, missing him. Foote doesn't know how to coach anything. I understand. Imagine McKenna meets McDavid outside a bar. Who wins? My money's on McKenna. Kane workout, amazing. He was perfect for the tank, right? Key for Sherwood. We still miss you. Sherwood was the straw that stirred the Canucks drink. Just call the team flat as pop without fizz. There you go, Steve-O. Too bad Sherwood won't be here in 3 years when we're actually good. Who is worse, Foote or Gretzky as a coach? Let the debate begin. How do we not blame management? I think we can blame management. Canuck Tony thinks that Gretzky is worse. Yeah, there's so many people to blame. If we could only have a new owner, a lot of people want to blame the owner. Jack says no one should be untouchable. That's fair. At least Sherwood has some heart. Absolutely. Oh, Grexy versus Foot coach debate. Love it. That's a tough pick. Brickvetti says somebody go find Linden to be GM, right? Bob says, should we trade McKenna for Quinn if we can get him? You don't look so good without Hughes. Not at all. No, you don't do that deal. You keep McKenna. Yeah, Shannon, I understand there. Yeah, I think Booyam is the only untouchable, honestly. We got walked on tonight. Nobody on our team hits. Well, we tied him hits. Kane, who we got, is non-existent and should be benched. They can't bench him because they're trying to trade him. I don't know if I'll watch a Super Bowl. What? I'm watching it for sure. Although I do plan to watch whatever hockey and or basketball games do take place on the Sunday Pacific time if they involve Canadian teams. No, they're on the Olympic break, man. It's over. The season is on pause. There's no no NHL games. So, but there'll be basketball games for sure. Can we get the pink participation ribbons for being Canuck fans? Yes, Steve, you can. You get one, and you get one, and you get one. Canuck Tony says, I'm stoked to watch rebuild, actually. It'll be even better when these guys are good and you've devoted 3 years to watching them. That's true. That's a good way to look at it. Update, Kane just got traded for a junior chicken meal. Okay. Do you have FOMO about Quinn Hughes? Yes, I miss him. I miss him. The fries and drinks were not upgraded or supersized. Okay, that's good to know. You know what I like about the Seahawks? 1, they have a good coach. 2, they have excellent players. 3, they make smart, bold moves. 4, they have great ownership and a great GM. The Canucks don't have any of those. Okay, listen, Jack, the things that I like about the Seahawks, number 1, their defense. Number 2, JSN. Number 3, a healthy Kenneth Walker. Number 4, ownership. What has been amazing. The moves they made this year were amazing. The GM and the ownership for sure. And number 5, I'll go Mike McDonald as coach. I think they win the Super Bowl. Do you think Hedo comes back for the season? Nope. And I don't think he should. Absolutely, Shannon. 94 here, 2011 here. Let's go. I'm 100% watching through the rebuild. It'll be cool when they're good and totally into that. Yep. I think you already said that. Japan 4's in the building. Let's go. I really hope we don't run out of time and to make as many trades after the Olympic break or hear that excuse at the end of the year that we ran out of time. Okay. Japan. Steve. Okay, listen. I just think there's a lot of teams that just don't want our players. They just don't want them. Like, what are you going to get? If you were a different team, what would you give up for Kane? I wouldn't give up anything. I would not want him on my roster. Now, what would it cost to get Garland? It's a second round pick, of course, but you got 2 seconds for Sherwood. You got to be asking more than that. Like if you're lowballing them and trying to get these guys, I get it. I wouldn't mind some of these guys off the roster, but I'm telling you right now, I want a guy like Hronek for the playoffs. I want a guy like Bluger for the playoffs. I don't want a guy like Kane. I don't want a guy like Höglander. Yeah, I think there'll be 1, if not 2 trades, and that's it. Like, we are not making 3 or 4 trades. I do not think. It's really shocking that Hedo thinks he can still play, Dell says. Brian says fans need to watch. If we ask for rebuild and don't watch, that doesn't give ownership a good message. I'll make sure to watch all games, support the cause, and the message of rebuild is truly needed. There you go. I'll watch when they start to make rebuild moves, get more draft picks, and get rid of these vets. Until then, I refuse. Okay. The migraine story is disheartening, but I think Hedo will recover and play again. He might. The Canadian men's ice hockey team will be in action at the Olympics starting next week. Yeah, we talked about that. Go Canada, go. Brian, I'm actually stoked to watch. Sure, be tough losses, but fun to watch these guys developing. Put them on waivers, RevTrev. Okay, there we go. Only Canuck I have is Hronek. Booyam's got awesome, I think. Hughes has 34 points with the Wild. That's because he played in Vancouver. I don't know. He's got he's got 34 points with the Minnesota Wild. That's insane. That's insane. Mike, thanks for sharing that. I got to post that right now on Twitter. Okay? I got to post that right now. I hope you're right on that. I should fact check this before I post it. Quinn Hughes has 34 points with the Minnesota Wild. EP40 has 34 points this entire season. Hashtag Canucks. Hashtag MN Wild. There we go, right there. I hope this is right. That's crazy. Campus meet White Horse. Ass kickings don't fall from the sky. Yeah, I know. There's reasons why, but we need to tank next year too. That's possible. Novorius, good to see you. Finally, it's over for now. Time for Olympics break. Yeah, I'm pumped about this. Isn't McKenna a minor? That's a good question, Colin. I think he is, but it depends. He's in the States, though, so it's different. McKenna is the next Patrick Kane. Maybe we're saving Evander to be a cellmate for Gavin. Oh, geez. Yikes. Yeah. How excited are you for the Olympics? I'm extremely excited. Can't wait. I don't know how Canada's going to do. I hope they do awesome. You know what? The guy I'm looking forward to watching on our team the most right now, and I know it sounds crazy, Celebrini. That is the guy I want to watch. I want to see how I think he belongs. You could have made a video, would have been all good. Okay, so I can make a video of that. Who is this guy? Everyone's coming in. It must be like from Nothing is Perfect or something, and you guys are going in doing this. I can't see him getting more than a slap on the wrist and a fine. Maybe Sensei Dean. McKenna was released. Yeah, the bail was $20,000. Yep. The Canucks give the players housing. Stenberg is lighting up too. Exactly. Yeah, Novorius is excited to watch McDavid, Crosby, McKinnon, Makar. I'm just excited. I'm excited to see those guys, but I'm really excited to see Celebrini. Lawrence would be great if we don't get either. Yeah. I don't know. Should look into the 15% extra tax to all non-Canadians in Vancouver. Players have to deal with taxing the salary plus higher housing market and additional 15% being Canadian. Yeah. It's apparently major reason why Zadorov, Lindholm, Miller, and Hughes decided to leave. You're probably not wrong. You're probably not wrong, but I think Zadorov got upset. He was going to stay. They ticked them off. I don't think Miller left because of the tax situation. Maybe Hughes did. Maybe Lindholm did, but not Miller didn't. That's not the reason he left. Zadorov didn't leave because of that. Foot system is skating around the D zone like headless chickens. What is this? And everyone's asking what's the system. Can't blame Foot, but you can blame Bluber. Are you talking about Bluger? I mean, he's been injured like 75% of the year. Need Verhoff. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's true. But I mean, part of it might be. Nobody stood up for DPD dirty hit, Miss Sherwood. We don't have anyone to stand up. Who's going to fight, honestly? Hronik? Look it up. Read the bylaws. Carson Price said it. Okay. I like Carson Price a lot. Do you miss Tocchet? I kind of do. Yeah, I do. I think he's a better coach than Foote for sure. But Flyers fans want Tocchet fired. In Vancouver and specific regions of British Columbia, the extra surge charge on residential housing for non-Canadians is 20% foreign buyers tax, formerly known as the yes, I understand. I get it. Applies to purchases in Metro Vancouver, Capital Regional District, Fraser Valley Regional District of the Central Okanagan, and the Regional District of Nanaimo. Not Victoria. That's surprising. We need to trade Kane no matter what. I agree. Also, his name spelled the K, not a C. I don't like the losing. No rebuild. What about rebiggle or retool type of thing? Nah, I don't know, man. Like the fold out, they're not doing a full tear to around the studs rebuild anyway. So since we're so horrible, we should be taking contracts back for higher picks. I'm okay with that. I know you're not trying to be a troll for sure. It's going on. That's true. Just say that's the reason players. I don't think that's the reason, but it factors in for sure. A rebuild is. I mean, we have no choice, guys. We're unintentionally tanking. Okay, we're unintentionally tanking. We're just not good enough. We're very injured. We don't have a good enough team. I don't think we have a good coach. I think we've made some terrible management moves. Okay. And that's what we're enjoying the fruits of their labor. This is what it looks like. So it's not a last resort. It's the only, there's nowhere but up for us or just to stay at the bottom. Hey, people first, Yukon, good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a little bit here. Maybe we should take some bad contracts or extra picks since we're going to be horrible for a few years. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Superfan, Steve. I'll be wearing my San Jose jersey that Scott Hannon handed me this year when I was cheering on his team. Guess whose jersey and whose autograph is on it? Scott Hannon? Celebrini? I don't know. You tell me. Besser. Oh, is it Kane? That'd be awesome. Sensei Dean says Besser, Kane to the Rangers for Matt Kempe and 2 picks either this year or next. They're in a rebuild mode too, man. They just traded Panarin away. They're not trading for those guys. What do you? I don't know what that means. Think point total will be at the end of the year. Think point total at the end of the year. Are you talking about Pettersson? I think he'll get to 45. Definitely. Hughes has to go now. No way Minnesota would give that package next year on a contract. Rookies have an apartment bought for them. Sure, you can say that when you're buying a house, you can easily put it in a different name, or you can get an exemption because you're working in Canada. Deals are made with the government and owners too, not trying to trash the report. I blame Carson Price. No, I don't think they put out a lot of BS. Yeah, I get it. Hey Trev, what if instead of Gavin we get Verhoff? He is big and good. Verhoff is a very good defenseman. We'd be blessed to have him, honestly. Nah, it's all good, man. You did nothing wrong. If anything, I like those guys. Don't bash them, please. Just like I love Russ from Nothing is Perfect. Welcome, man. RevTrev, how will you feel EP40 lights it up at the Olympics? It doesn't change my opinion of him in Vancouver. I'm just done. I'm done. Guys, I'm just saying last year was horrible. It's 45 points. This year, we're hoping he gets to 45 points. I predicted he was going to get 79 points, and I was like, I feel like that's like reasonable, but like probably a little low. People are predicting he's going to get 90 points this year. What are we talking about? We're all wrong. We need a team like Philly. Okay, well, everyone's mad in Philly. I don't know. No way PD does light up the Olympics. I don't see him lighting up too. I would stand up for my teammates. I mean, I'm like 5'5", and I'd probably get beat, but I'd be okay with that as long as they know you. Yeah, exactly. Tom, good to see you. Get as many picks as possible. Macklin Celebrini's autograph. He also added, cool. You got it. Second. Well, my guess, I would have guessed Celebrini, but I'm like, I don't know. Who's tanking worse, Canucks or Bitcoin? That's a good question. Dell says the only way EP40 lights up the Olympics is to fight JT. I have cheered for all 3 Celebrinis in their minor hockey careers. That's cool. Okay, we're at the tail end here of the comments. So you were half right. Yes, players are taxed more because they make more money. Canadian dollar factors into. What isn't true is the extra tax for non-Canadian players. How many wins do you think we will have for the last 25 games? You know what? I'm just going to shoot low. I'm going to say 5. 5, guys. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome tournament. Can't wait. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to that possible weighted salary caps based on tax levels. I don't remember the details, but I think y'all know what I'm talking about. EP40 is overrated. Tom, what? Not in my streams, he's not. How did you like the game tonight? I liked how Vegas played. I talked probably for 20 minutes about the game, and Vegas is a playoff team. We're not. If we're talking about how the Canucks played, I don't think we played well. We played okay. We didn't play horrible. They were just so much better than us. Yeah, if we increase the salary cap or do whatever, yeah, our taxes would help. Help in Canada for sure. I just hope they get rid of EP40 at this point. Jack, he's not getting traded. I'm telling you right now. Ross Petey will be playing wing on the 4th line, I think. He was not good. Oh, spin the wheel. Dad, I got to do the Tankathon. I totally forgot. Let's go there right now. Okay. Right now, we're going to the Tankathon. Okay. We're going to stop sharing this. I want to reset it. Now, just a reminder, everyone, I do it one time. Okay. Unless it craps out. Okay. So I want to get rid of all these things. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to share screen. Okay. Tankathon is coming up right now. Okay. NHL 2026 NHL mock draft. Okay. So just a reminder, I do it one time. A lot of people are doing this. They do it 4 times to make it okay. Then you get one shot, as Eminem reminded us. Okay. One shot. Okay. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1, Sim Lottery and the Vancouver Canucks come third again. McKenna goes to the Sharks again. Stenberg goes to the Rangers. And the Canucks end up with Keaton Verhoff. And our next pick, always the same guy. And always the same guy. I'm getting tired of this. Can you guys update this? What I care about is where the Rucks go. 45 to LA. The Twins, right? And where's the next one? 60 to Dallas. Well, this is it. This is it, everyone. This is what it looks like. Gross. Absolutely gross. I think we'll win 3 more games this year. I said 5. Right? If you, I think that. And I think Perkins, I wouldn't. Petey lighting up the Olympics proved that the Canucks have done him dirty with his line mates. Russ. Listen, Russ, I love you, man. I love your content. I love so much about what you do. Okay. But this pipe dream, that EP40 has bad line mates, therefore he's bad? Dude. I'm exhausted from the excuses. He's playing with Brock Besser, who scored 40 goals. When JT Miller played with Brock, they played great together. Why can't Elias Pettersson play like that? I'm done with it. Okay, anyways, my internet's crapping out now because you talked about EP40, and I've got to... I'm late. Did you talk about McKenna? Yes, I did. Sorry. You think the wheel's rigged? Okay. EP40 is the Canucks' best player this year. Incorrect. Unfortunately, it's Hronek. Actually, no. It's Hughes has been our best player. Has he? Okay, maybe. All right, fine. Maybe he's been our best player. But it's not bad. Hey, welcome. Good to have you here. We're just coming to an end of the big program. I do post-game shows. I do all kinds of videos, short form, long form content. Just did the Tankathon, as you can see. Whoops, no, that's the wrong one. San Jose got the first pick. Rangers got the second, and we got number 3. So Furhoff's not so bad. But thoughts on the Olympics? It's going to be awesome. That's my thoughts. Hronek, I think Hronek is the guy. If you're making $11 million, you shouldn't need good line mates to get 50-50 points. Jack, I'm with you. Our best players have been Hughes, Sherwood, Demko. I agree with that. I think that's fair. I would agree with that 100%. It's not good news, but EP40 is the Canucks' best player. No, he's not. This is a better comment, Russell. Our best players have been Hughes, Sherwood, and Demko. I'd add Hronek in there. Guy, Hronek has 32 points. He's right behind him. Do the line mates at EP40 matter so much because he always passes the pucks? Maybe shoot more. You're passing to 40 goal scorer and you can't do anything. You mean the captain that quit on the team is yes, that's exactly what I mean. Quinn Hughes has been 4 times the player that EP40's been since he signed that contract. There's no debating that. Just because he left a team, listen. Who just left and they're all mad? Marner walked, right? Didn't hardly get anything for him. Someone else I'm thinking of. At least Quinn Hughes says, I'm going to go and you can get something. And we got 4 first-round picks, 3 first-round picks, a former first-round picks, right? And then you got a first-round pick. Is that correct? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, he's got 4 guys, a draft pick and 4 players from. He didn't just walk. So I appreciate that you like EP40, but yeah, it's good to see Kiefer on your team, man. Good to see him. Yeah. Toffoli, miss him too. Misha, Will Smith. Yeah, I don't know how to say that name. Mark. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to call it a night. My internet's starting to crap out. So appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Love the little bit of controversy there, Russell. I got to run. Have a great night. Go Canucks go. And looking forward to the Olympics. I'm going to do a ton of that content. Have a good night. Believe in blue. Go Tank. Go. Tank Nation, baby.